Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Maybe. Am I in the wrong lane? I think I'm in the wrong lane. I think I'm in the wrong lane. Poop. I'm in the wrong lane. Oh no, no, look at the traffic. I'm pulling over. That's pretty busy over there. Come on, quick before the traffic lights change. Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator. So let's bring up the menu now and have a little quick look and see where we're at. We have a number of places still to go. It was 39 I think I was at, wasn't I? Places to go that I've gone, should I say, and I need to go to. So we're close. Actually, we're very close to this one. Well, maybe the first mission is just to go here to finish this one off, and then there's a place to visit on the way. I think that might be our best choice here. Let's just do that. It's the first thing we'll do. We've had a sleep, by the way, so we're all good for that. Can I just delete you, please? Would you let me delete me? No? Oh. Gone. And this one? Delete. Excellent. Right, okay. It takes us the same route anyway, but there we go. They've got deleted finally. So I think the first thing to do is pick off that extra town there. That gets us closest to our finishing of them all. So we've got quite a lot in the middle here. This is the interesting thing. We've got quite a lot in the middle to do still. It's going to be interesting. We'll take that job there, though, and we'll see whether we can get something that moves us up the sort of countryside towards Salman... or whatever it is, can I don't know how you pronounce it. Anyway, we can give that a try. We'll give that a whirl. We'll do that. It's been a very unexciting week this week for me, actually. It's not one of my more exciting sort of driving everywhere kind of places. I haven't really done an awful lot actually. I've not been out much. I think I went once to see a customer, but the most of the week I've pretty much been, well, in the office really, which has been a bit boring actually. Not getting the usual sort of. Nope. Yep, we're starting up. Let's jump in the truck. We're in our. Oh, start the engine. I had the engine started there. Oh, I didn't think I'd got it started. Right. Okay, we're reversing out. It's very dark, this car park. Actually, it's middle of nowhere. Remember this. Let's reverse out. There we go, we're free. We're out. And we need to go off this way towards this car park. As I say, very, very dark, weird car park, this one. In the middle of nowhere. But it'll work. So we've had a good sleep. We've got a fair amount of diesel. We're not a massive amount, but we've got a fair amount of diesel. And if we can finally get off here with the traffic. Yeah, that's cool. Let's go. We'll be good to go. So, I think the Euro Truck was showing off their latest add-on to American Truck Simulator recently. I can't remember what it was though. Is it called Winnipeg? I always thought that was in Canada. Is that completely the wrong place? Wyoming. No, Wyoming even. Winnipeg is definitely in Canada. Sorry. Totally confusing myself there. Definitely. Winnipeg's definitely in Canada. Wyoming's what they were showing recently. It was a 20-minute video, actually, they posted on their channel about of sort of driving along sort of smoothly. The one thing I did notice is that they don't do it like I do. So like I've got my GPS on the corner of the screen there. They've got it. They've just basically got the no GPS. And the other thing they did was they opened the windows in the truck. And I didn't know I could do that. I'm assuming it's a button to press for truck opening. So. Or window opening, should I say. It's very dark. It's extremely dark, isn't it? It's only 11 o'clock at night as well. Time's down in the bottom right-hand corner on the old GPS. So we're following the GPS in the bottom right. We're doing. We got 50 kilometers an hour speed. I'm doing 48 at the moment. If you look at that, as it goes along top. Then you got A10, which is the gear I'm in. A10 is the gear I'm in. Sorry, just concentrate as I turn around here past this. What's this? Dom Depot. I'm not sure what a Dom Depot is, to be honest with you. That sounds slightly dodgy. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe it's where you get a muzzle for your something or other. Yeah. But anyway, so we've got 11As, the gears, along the bottom there. Then we've got the damage to the truck, which is thankfully fully repaired at the moment. Then we've got the actual diesel in the truck, which is there. Then we've got the bed, which slowly goes blue, and then finally goes red. And then we get the old red bed. We're going to crash in flames. I'm dying when I end up in a bush. It has happened in the past episodes, by the way, where I actually fell asleep at the wheel and ended up grounding the truck in the middle of a roundabout. Thankfully, nobody died during that accident. So yeah, we've had that one. Then we've got the little envelope, which is always sadly underused. It's only used really for DLC, and then we kind of, they go from DLC. We kind of go to come on, slow down. We go sort of, you get an update telling you where there's going to be something new and whatever else. It's not very, it's, as I say, very sadly underused. Very underused. Let's pull out. And then we've got the time, which is the 23:23, funnily enough. And then below that, we've got the little red flag, which is our waypoint. And I'm going to be 37 kilometres out, 36 kilometres, 32 minutes game time remaining. So by midnight, we'll be in our location. I'm going to pull over because this guy's just going to pull right out on me because that's what they do. He is. He's going to pull right out on me. You are, aren't you? Yeah, there you go. Whoa! Pull over. Whoa! Got to come off here. Police car. Evening. Evening, officer. I've got coffee. I hope you've got a beverage as well. I've got a nice cup of coffee. Quite looking forward to a little bit of relaxing drive. That was the one thing about that Wyoming drive, by the way. It was very, very relaxing. It was 20 minutes of relaxing drive in countryside. And then sometimes when we get a good run on this, that's what we have. We have special drive times together. We go nice and slowly, and we enjoy the experience. And sometimes it's just horrendous. Terrifyingly bad. So this is us going into this town here. And there's a place to pick something up from here. So we might have a little look. Oh, look, they have to go across the park. Look at that. That's interesting. Well, it's not that interesting, but it is interesting, if that makes sense. It is kind of a way of going across. Interesting. About 50 kilometres. We'll stick it to 50. Oh. I think I have to come to a halt. What does that mean it's finished? Oh, it has to come to a halt. Where's my train coming from? I want to see my train. Where's my train? Oh, there it is. Here it comes. Oh, storming through. Awesome. Oh, it's a proper long one. Well, I say proper long one. That's a cargo one. That's the kind that drives freight at night. You know, the kind that does. There we go. Clear. There's that place that we could possibly go to get something. It's like Costa, but not Costa. Or is it Starbucks? Maybe Starbucks. Coffee place. Oh, I can do 50 kilometres an hour. Hang on. Let's speed up. We'll do that. I haven't even seen anything interesting truck-wise the other day. I tell you what, I did notice that I was out following, and I thought that this would be interesting. I would like to see. I always say this about the thing. Oh no, it's only 39. I thought it was 39 we're done with. 36. So that means we've got 13 left to go. Fair comment. But yeah, I always say this about the whole thing, which is, oh, there is just a route. It's just a curve in the road. I thought it was an indicator to go around. But yeah, I always say this, about it whenever I see them. I always think that it would be nice to get a truck with a drag. So like a 7.5 ton type thing, but with a drag on it. That would always, I think that'd be interesting. Those fixed rigid ones, especially if you've seen me play Bus Simulator 18. I can be really quite, I'm really quite useless with long vehicles, and where they are articulated at the front, if that makes sense. So I know I'm not brilliant here either, but I just feel I'm very, very bad. Let's have a little look and see if we can find a decent job offer here that hopefully takes us somewhere useful. There we go. I thought I had pushed the enter button, but I obviously hadn't. Okay, let's see what we've got. What have you got within That's Lisbon. That's a long way. I don't want to go that far. Well, that might work. That might work because that kind of gets us up to the areas we haven't been. I think I might have been there, but we might be able to do a little side scooting here. This is a heavy load. It's 27 tons of olive oil. Very good. What's the name of the company? Doesn't say actually. And it needs to be a standard delivery. We've got a few days to do it. It is 500 kilometers. Perfect. Look at that. 7 hours. That's spot on. So let's take that job and let's go and do that. Yeah, I'm happy with the gear ratios. This is a pretty robust truck. I think we'll be okay with that.
Boa viagem.
Right. Go get the olive oil, she says. There it is. There's the olive oil. And we'll get the map out after we've done that. So we're going with our reversing in. Now I have the advanced coupling turned on. So that basically means, and we'll do this when I spin round. We'll spin this round. And then we'll turn it around and we'll put the reverse on, and then we can see it better when we do it. So we have in the middle there, which you can't see because the light's not brilliant on it, is there's a coupling, a little horseshoe coupling called fifth wheel, and we basically have to hit the pin, which is the little dangly bit that's underneath the front of the trailer there. So we need to hit that with our horseshoe shaped piece. So let's go with that. And we'll just spin this in and pop this nice and neatly, hopefully.
Vamos lá.
Oh, slides it in. Got it. Let's have a little look. I always like to look on the outside when we sort of decamp with this thing. Let's press the button to put it attached trailer. There goes the winder. The legs come up and the legs are down. And we're good to go. So let's get this 27 tons of olive oil shifting. So we've got plenty of time, I think. And I was going to look at the map, wasn't I, before I did that. We're expected... Next rest stop is in 9 hours and 11 minutes. We are not that far out. We need to be in by Tuesday afternoon. That's good. Let's have a little look at the map and see if we can bag something on the way. Now, we haven't been there... Okay, it's not going to be this is not going to be a mission to bag anything because it's too far off the beaten track, I think, to take some of these. But it puts us right in the area we need to be to finish most of those remaining ones off. So it's not bad. It's going to take us through Madrid, but it puts us close to a couple of other places. So I'm kind of okay with that. These are going to be the odd ones. These sort of ones here, which are just this one here, not necessarily that one because that's in France, but that one there. And these ones here, they're going to be a little annoying. We've got most of this done. In fact, we've got all of that done. And we've got, as I say, these ones around here. So what we want to do is get up here and then start working our way through this lot. It would have been nice to get this one here because that one's going to be annoying as well. But we'll get to that anyway. So we've got 36 and 39, which is cool. And we're on a journey. So let's hope it's a nice... A nice leisurely roll through the countryside. Actually, could do with a nice leisurely roll. It's been, as I say, it's been an interesting week. I've been doing some earlies, and I'm not very good with earlies. I'm not a morning person at all. Yeah, we're nice and clear. I thought for a minute there I wasn't, but I am clear. I'm nice and clear. Let's pull over. Yeah, I will turn very shortly. Thank you. I think we're out. I can't really see very well in that mirror. Can't see it. Oh, sugar. No wonder that truck slowed down because I was over his side of the road. Okay. I get you. This is just a curve that I follow around. I don't think you have to indicate to go around that. I know the computer truck did there, but I don't think I had to indicate to go around there. It didn't look like that kind of thing. Have you ever come across that where you've got your GPS on or something, and your GPS says to you, turn right at the next corner, and it's not a right because turn left, sorry, at the next corner, but it's not a left because actually it's straight on and round at the corner. It just so happens that junction's kind of not been in their database, if that makes sense, and because it's not in the database as it seems, they get a little excited. Oh, bums! I didn't realise I was speeding. What a good start. I hadn't realised I was speeding. I've got my coffee anyway, so we're going to turn off shortly. Quick sup of coffee. 80 kilometres an hour. Let's accelerate away. Turn off the Jeep. Turn off the old cruise control. So we're going this way. And we're going to keep going. I'm just going to assume I'm clear. I'll try to look in the other mirror. Basically, I've got a few things turned on. I've got the traffic density changed. There's a mod-free solution in the description below to change the density of the thing. It takes about the video itself is about two and a half minutes long. It's very short on how to actually do that. Then I've also got the number of the accidents and diversions turned down. It's about 40% rather than the usual 50. You need to move over, truck. Thank you. Let me out. Thank you. Down to about 40% rather than the 50. We've got the GPS on, obviously. We've got advanced coupling on, so that basically you have to hit the fifth wheel or the pin with the fifth wheel. Got to get a square, which is cool. I can take that. That's a good thing to do. And then what else have we got? Oh, and we got no mirror. We got mirror. We got mirror, but it's over that side. You have to actually look over the mirror at the right hand side. So when I'm looking in that mirror, sort of manoeuvring, that's the mirror I need to look in. So we've gone with that the whole hog. The only thing I haven't got rid of yet is the GPS that's down there in the bottom right hand corner. But I don't think we need to get rid of that just yet. I think that can stay put. I mean, I don't know if it doesn't look bad looking down there, but it's not quite the same. It's not quite the same. You won't be able to read it as easily as you do there, and it's quite useful to see what's going on. I've got to come off of this one. She's making me go off for this one for Madrid. That's fine. I'm with you. I didn't have to indicate because it was another one of those funny ones. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. So it's been it's also an interesting week as well because of course it's the kids' GCSE results this week. It was, and my daughter. I'm very very proud of my daughter. She did really well with her GCSEs, and I'm quite pleased with it, especially in the middle of going through the chaos of the pandemic and sort of schooling from home and things like that. She did really well. I'm very proud of her indeed. I've been bouncing for her today. It's been one of those things. I've been very excited about the whole thing. It's brilliant. So yeah, very proud of her. Celebrated with pizza. Best choice in the world, isn't it? Best choice in the world. A bit of pizza. I always like to get, I always like to get some extras on the pizza as well. I like a bit of pepperoni, and I like a bit of ham, and kind of I think they call it with the style probably called, is it a New Yorker type style, which is the sort of the brand name of a particular company. But yeah, I had a pizza with that on. I love it. Love a bit of pizza sometimes. Not the best for me. Mind you saying that, lunch was interesting as well. I went to a local sandwich shop, and it was quite late on. It was about 1:30. I was quite late for my lunch, and I went to this local shop because I usually have a little breakfast every day. I usually have a couple of eggs. I love scrambled eggs. I have a thing for eggs. So eggs are one of my favourite things. They're one of my real jam. I can eat eggs every single morning of the week, and I'll be delighted with it. Always have like two, just enough protein for to keep you going until lunchtime. But anyway, kept me going until 1:30. So I went to the local sandwich shop, and obviously they're running short, and it's a lot less than usual because obviously they've had the rush, and of course by 1:30 they're kind of not shutting down, but the usual thing that they're kind of running sort of low on bits and pieces. Anyway, she says to me, I'm going in there. I'm going like I want a prawn baguette or something like that. That's what I want. Prawn and rosemary baguette. You know the usual one. Or you can get a ham or a cheese savoury or something like that, or a sort of chicken one or something like that. But I was going to go with one of the traditional things. Picked up my bottle of red cola. And if anybody needs to sponsor me from Bars, that's perfect. I'd love to be sponsored by Bars Red Cola because I love red cola. Anyway, but as an aside, I picked up Bars Red Cola and a packet of crisps, and I put the crisps down. She said to me, "Do you want?" She said, "We've got hot stuff here, hot food." Now, to be fair, a couple of days ago, I'd actually had turkey, oh no, not turkey, chicken and gravy baguette. It was absolutely fantastic. It was sort of shredded chicken with gravy. Delicious, right? So she comes over and she says, "Do you want to have anything from the hot side here?" And I'm like, okay, you've got me intrigued. What we got today? You know, what we got on the hot side? She says, "I've got chicken tikka masala," and I'm like, well, that perks my interest to begin with. So hot chicken tikka masala. And she says, "I can do it in a wrap for you." I'm like, okay, this is getting more interesting. What we going to do with the wrap? She says, "And I can throw some chips in with it." I'm like, what? Chips with the chicken tikka masala and the whole wrap? And she's like, "Yeah, we'll throw some chips into it." Okay. Let's do it. So she says she starts putting this thing together. I'm like just going for it here. I'm like, yeah, let's go for it. So she throws this into the wrap and throws the chicken tikka masala, and then she says, "Do you want some salad thrown in?" I said, "You know what? We've just started, so we just have to finish. Chuck it all in." And then she's like, "Do you want cheese thrown on it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just do that as well. Just put it all in there. Throw that cheese at it. Throw that cheese at it." Anyway, so she wraps this thing up and she puts it in tin foil or whatever else, and she's then giving me an explanation of how to eat it. You know, I should peel the tin foil off slowly and work my way through it. And I said, "It's like a burrito, then, you know, on these things." She went, "Yeah, like a burrito, you know, where you peel the top down." Anyway, I got this thing, and I carried it back to the office, and it weighed like £2. It was a heavy blooming burrito type thing. It was maybe a pound and a half, but it was a pretty heavy, solid thing, nice and hot, obviously. So I got this thing back to the office. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Who would have thought that if you mix all those things together, it would be delicious? It was actually wonderful. It was really quite. I was eating in the office, and they go, "What the hell are you eating?" I said, "I'm eating this, you know, this masala chip cheese salad baguette thing," and I was like, and they were like, "Is it good?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." This is the business. So anyway, if anybody offers you one of those, I highly recommend it. So I'm not sure that it's one that I've seen, but to be fair, it's been one of those weeks really. I think I went to the Chinese earlier in the week as well, just as a quick sort of. It's a very food-related episode, this, by the way. I think if you're not feeling hungry, you will be by the end of it. Anyway, I went to the Chinese and they did chili chips. But with spices, Chinese spices, chilied with the chips and whatever else. It's absolutely fantastic. It really was. They were really nice. Everybody yummed them down. We were all like, these are good. So yeah, chili chips from the Chinese was really impressive. So I quite enjoyed that. We'd normally think of Mexican, wouldn't you, when you do that? But the Chinese restaurant, that was very good. So anyway, we're bombing along the road. We're making good progress. It's quietly satisfying. Touch wood that we haven't actually run into anything yet. Not been crashed into by anybody. It's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Now, there's a question that Hatman raised in the comments the other day. He raised the comment. What next? What next for demon transport? We're thundering our way through the country, setting fire to your villages. That's demon transport for you. But you know what's next for when I finally finish Spain, which by the way is probably 2 or 3 episodes away. So don't get excited. Yeah, we've got time. But the question realistically at this point is what next? Where do we take it next? I don't know what you think. I mean, you can put your thoughts in the comments below, but I really think that I need to take it. You know, we're over in the west side of Europe. Do we not need to take it over to the east? Because I've never finished anything to do with the Baltic states. Do we not need to get over there to sort of... is it beyond the Baltic, which is where we got Turkey and things like that? Do I not need to get over that side of the countryside? Is that not where I need to be next? Oh, we're passing a van with some glass on it. There we go. Glass. A van with glass. Anyway. Do I not need to get over there, though? I mean, if you can think of somewhere better to do this exploring, because I've really enjoyed doing this exploring, actually. I'm not really an achievement hunter, as I told you before in previous episodes. I'm not an achievement hunter in any way, shape, or form, but I can't help feeling that this is a kind of nice way to kind of go through the map, the world, and explore. And I know that we've got Russia coming up shortly. Do we want to get over that side of the countryside? Do we want to do that? It's going to take me good 10 weeks to do the whole thing. And do we want to do the whole journey? Do you want an epic one where I try and get a journey that takes me from Spain or Portugal, wherever I ended up, right the way across Europe to Turkey and co, over in that countries? Do you want an epic one like that? Would that work for you? We might have to have a couple of stops in between, but would you like that epic journey? I think we should do that. Do you not think so? Do you think we should do an epic journey? Up to you guys, but put it in the comments below. Give us some suggestions. I'm happy to take any suggestions. It's always good to hear from everybody. I really enjoy them actually, the comments, and I'm pleased you're all with me on this. Apart from the fact that I'm always crashing into things, but hey, you know that happens. It happens a lot. Slow down. I don't know what's going on, but we're behaving ourselves at the moment.
Mantenha-se à esquerda.
Oh, right behind a police car. We're going through Madrid now. I think this is up to Madrid. We have 3 hours and 53 minutes left to go down there in the bottom right corner of that old waypoint thing there. This must be outskirts of Madrid. Yeah, it is. It's definitely outskirts of Madrid. Police car. Oh, look at these guys. They rubberneck. They're terrible for rubbernecking. They always slow down when they see a police car. Have you ever noticed that? This is just like come to a complete halt to have a little look and see what's going on. Most exciting thing they've ever seen. Oh, there's a bus. It's going to swing onto the motorway in a second. Watch this. Watch it just swing on. Just goes. Look at that. It's horrible. I'm going to have to pull in though.
Continua à direita e depois saia na saída à
Here we
direita.
go. We're coming off of this one. We're coming off of this one. Here we are. That bus swung onto the motorway, and then I'm coming off, obviously. 4,173 kilometers down there in the mid-center of the dashboard, slightly to the right where the right-hand indicator was going. That's how many kilometers this little truck's done. It's quite good, actually. It's been a busy truck, actually. Its entire life has been spent in Spain and Portugal, though. Maybe we need to send it somewhere rainy. I don't know. Up to you, as I say. Up to you in the comments, and I do. I enjoy all the comments. I actually do. I do, and I do like when Mark Middleton copies them into his pictures from a truck simulator and Euro Truck and things on there. I do like that. I do like those on Twitter when he tags me. That's kind of cool. It is cool. And if you haven't seen, I am on Twitter. I don't do a massive amount. I kind of post bits and pieces. There's a lot, mostly I think more retro gaming necessarily than trucking. But obviously there's a bit of trucking there, and then on the weekends there's almost a bit of trucking on there. But I tend to post there. So if you haven't liked and subscribed and you're new to the channel, though, please feel free to. It's very easy. Just hit that button down there that says subscribe. That's the one down there. That's it. Bottom right hand corner. While you're watching, just give it a go. Let's see who scores some points. Just for out of information, though, I don't. Although I put the adverts on, they don't grow the. It doesn't. It's the only reason I do that is because YouTube just kind of hides you away otherwise, and you can't really. You don't really grow as a person who's creating on it if you don't actually have those adverts on. So. But I never put them through the videos. So if you notice how lots of people put them through the videos, I don't put those kind of interrupting type ads. You know, the kinds you used to get on television when you were a younger sort of. If you're young enough to remember when we used to see ads on television. I mean, you still see ads on telly now, but it's just we all watch on demand, don't we? Oh, we're gonna come across. I certainly do. Anyway, that's why you're watching YouTube. It's on demand. It's the way to go. And people do live streams of this kind of thing, but I've never got. Not that I'm not brave enough. I do. It's one of those things I would like to do, but I'd have to learn how to use OBS. You know that broadcasting software. That's what I'd need to do. Here we go. 90 kilometers an hour. Very quiet at 4:37 a.m. The sun's not really come up much either today. Oh God, I didn't even look there. I feel really naughty doing that. I'm coming right out because these guys have collided. Look at this. Dear God. Told you before about this Spanish thing that they do collide with a lot of things in this game. It doesn't even seem like it's a choice. The computer just smashes into each other every time it comes out of a junction. It comes out at full tilt. and just rams the sort of other computer cars. It's just as the case. Can't remember what I was talking about, by the way. I've completely forgotten. I was talking about adverts, just not putting them through the channel, wasn't I? Yeah. Just coming up the road. I'm just waiting for the sun to blast through. Look, I'm waiting for it to cut through shortly. I do like it when the sun starts coming up in the game. I'm a bit of a sucker for the lighting in this. I think it's really good. I really enjoy it. I'm looking forward to Bus Simulator 21. That's coming out soon. And the thing I find with Bus Simulator is that Euro Truck Simulator, when you first start playing Euro Truck Simulator, if you're brand new to this, and then if you're brand new to the channel and brand new to this, say hi. When you start Euro Truck Simulator, the way it starts you, quite literally, it just chucks you in a truck and makes you do a short journey. And I mean a really short journey. I mean, it's no more than 5-10 minutes, is it? What do you think? But it puts you in, makes you do a short journey, shows you that you can use the bank to buy stuff, and then just goes, go for it. And that's it. You're done. You're making your own fun with this. You know, you're making your own journeys. You're making your own choices. You're doing all the bits and pieces that go with it. Dead easy. You know, that's the fun of the whole thing. So, shit. What happened? Ow. What did I do there? Do you know what that was? That was me. I got distracted because my audio that I record went off, and I've literally mounted the sound thing and bounced off and hit it. And it was only hitting the vehicle. Oh my god, look, there's a cow. There's a massive cow as well. I can't see the massive cow at the same time and drive. God, no, don't crash again. Yeah, it was uneventful for a minute there. Anyway, yeah, it stopped. The audio went off of my screen, or I thought it had gone off. So I turned to look at it briefly, and then just lost complete control of the truck. Only twitched slightly because it was a slight turn, and then we were up the curb, down the curb. At least we only done 2% damage. It could have done more. I've been known to do more. We were literally on 2 wheels at some point there, or 4 wheels, 2 wheels, 2 wheels. Wow. Can't believe it. Yeah, but anyway, so I was saying about the tutorial. It literally is just very short indeed. Whereas Bus Simulator 18 just seems to be one great big long blooming tutorial to unlock further areas. I would kind of wish they'd just give me the tools to understand it. You know, here's how you make a route. Here's how you hire a driver. Here's how you do, this is where your shops are, if you know what I mean, for buying your things. This is how you get your adverts. And that's it. We get on with it, you know, with doing it. And you do one short journey that you kind of program in to learn that, and then you just get on with it. I'm hoping that's what happens in Bus Simulator 21, because it feels like I'm very much like in one great big long. And it's funny because it's almost like I complain about this, don't I, in Euro Truck Simulator? But I don't mean to. But it's like I'm one great big long tutorial instead of feeling like I can explore and do other things without without moving on. Whereas I do complain about in Euro Truck, but in a different way. Here's where I complain about in Euro Truck. Remember I talk about that envelope down there in that bottom right hand corner, which is right next to the blue bed, or blue bed now as it's going. And I always complain about the fact that it's sadly underused. And by sadly underused, I mean it should provide special missions. Special missions that you can do, like one-off scenarios. And I know that I suppose you get that in your World of Trucks, don't you, by playing online. But I kind of feel like it should be in the single-player experience as well. I think we shouldn't be just, not allowed to do them. It should offer those experiences within the game in a slightly different way. There's more cows! It's a cow! A great big cow. I like that. Lovely. Anyway, but yeah, I do think that they should be in the single player experiences. I don't know. Just me, maybe. Okay, let's go across. Let's overtake this lot. I'm only doing 83 kilometers an hour, and they all seem to be on a massive go slow. I meant to do 90. I'm an hour and 19 out, though. I'm not far away now. I'm not far at all. going to try and get up to 90 now. Train Foundry. Little diesel engine on the side of it. Yeah, let's get up to 96. Let's go for it. There's another cow! This road's just full of cows! Well, it's bulls, maybe. Spain, of course. Bulls. It's a load of bull. I can't believe I actually ran up the side of that road. And you know what? That could have been so nasty. I kind of wished I was on the outside of the vehicle at the point. You know, got the camera on. Look at this sun. That's marvellous. Quick. Quick before I drift over the side of the road. Quick, quick, let's look at it on the outside. We're drifting over again. Normal service has been resumed for anybody who thought that it was possible for me to have actually a smooth journey without doing something completely stupid. Do you know what the weirdest part about it is? It's actually very much like real driving, because in real driving you lose concentration for a few seconds. Anything can happen. It can really go badly wrong, can't it? Oh, coffee. Love coffee. Quick blast of coffee to keep me going. I haven't done my bus simulator video this week yet. Got to work up to that one. It's not quite the same thing in Bus Simulator 18. It's just as I say, it's very much, you know, it's mission driven, and I'm not sure that because it's mission driven, it's not quite. I don't think it's quite as fun, if that makes sense, because of that. It's all right. I think I can certainly see from you know, viewing figures that it's dropping off quite a lot. I don't think people are as enthused by it. I find it really interesting though that Truck and Logistics Simulator is still extremely popular on my channel, and I'm not sure why. I suppose because I had spoken to the devs, maybe? Something like that? I don't know. Come on, truck. Look at that. Love that. I love that. There's a breeze block walls, or is it concrete? Don't know. Don't know. We're almost there. We are 26 kilometres out. It's perfect, this, by the way. 26 kilometres out. 24 minutes. That's spot on. Love it. Look at that side road as well. That's just screams for it to have somewhere to deliver a truck via. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? I haven't bought any more trucks either to fill up the other place. I put my Scania in and gave somebody else the ability to drive it with another driver, but I haven't forced any more money out of them all. I mean, I still got nearly 1.2 million in the bank, euros, which is fine. It's handy. It's enough to get a couple of trucks, get yourself sorted. I think that's the other thing, though. Once you get to that point where you're making lots of money, you can just buy the best, if that makes sense. It'll be almost nice to buy the worst, if that makes sense, as well as a sort of a trial and error and sort of blooming heck.
Continua à direita e depois saia na saída.
Shit! What did I hear? Did I pull far too far over? I must have done.
Saia na saída à direita.
Crumbs! I don't know what keeps getting to me sometimes. I think to myself, I'm doing quite well here, and then all of a sudden, I'm on some kind of weird, you know, smashing into something thing. Love the graphics here, by the way. I don't know why. I just find that the whole sort of the look of it is really nice. Look at that. I'm looking at the graffiti, by the way. I'm enjoying that. Here we go. Here's our town. Been here before, but I don't think I've been into it before. I think I passed it in close enough that I've been allowed to kind of get through. Okay, turn that indicator off.
Continua à direita e depois
Yep,
virar à
continuing
direita.
on. We are continuing on. There's a car dealership.
Vire
Mays
à
Autos.
direita.
See if we can get through the roundabout. Right.
Mantenha-se
Furniture shop of
à
some sort.
direita.
Not quite the IKEA that we have in other places. Sorry, not
Na
IKEA.
segunda, saia na
Definitely
primeira
not
saída.
IKEA. Oh, look, there's another crash. Or are they not working out what they're doing? No, they're just not working out what they're doing. Right, here we go.
Saia
We'll get in
agora.
here. We'll get this parked, and then we'll have a little look for somewhere to sleep because we've worn ourselves out.
Vire à
We've worn our
esquerda.
pretty heads out. And we're flying in.
Vire à direita.
I wonder where it's going to make me park this.
Fizemos uma boa viagem.
Let's have a little look and see what it says to handle this. Let's have a little look. We want to go for the big expensive one, right? I think that's there beside that one. Let's go for it. Let's have a little look. Oh, it's nice and tight. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. So we'll take it. We'll do the obvious thing here. We'll use the space in the car park to kind of get ourselves round. I think there's plenty of space. Yeah. So I'm gonna pull myself across here like this and that's bringing it straight. And then, very last second, I'm gonna pull this round like that. And pull that up here. There we go. Let's have a little look at this. That looks good, actually. I think we should be able to. I should be able to get that in very relatively easily. What do you think? Fingers crossed. This is going to be an easy reverse. Let's just give it a go. So let's look out the window, and then we're yawning. Said the timing was good, didn't I? And then gently, a little bit more speed. Gently. And then in we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down. Gently, 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 gently. I've gone too far over. I'm just a little too wide with my wheels there. I should really stop. I'm going to stop. And I'm going to adjust my wheel a little bit. Let's just jump out and check that I've got it straight now. Yeah, I have. Right. Okay. Okay, let's jump in. As we gently... Here we go. This is going to be it. Oh! Swinging too far. It's going to be good, though. That is excellent. I'm happy with that. Very happy indeed with that. We'll take that. We'll go for it. We'll take it. We'll decouple and we'll take it. Now we just need to find somewhere to sleep for the night. And we're right where we need to be. Good work. Good work? Good work? Why is it not excellent work? Oh, penalty. Oh, it's because I smashed the blooming thing. I don't think I've ever had good work before. It's either excellent or satisfactory, I think. Or late. Late. I've had a few lates, actually. I can't believe I did so much damage there. Damn. Right, need to find somewhere to park. Let's have a little look at the world map and we'll find somewhere to park. And then we're so close to these other options that are there. So let's have a little look at... What the heck's down there? Wow. See, this is why you should... You know when I've talked before about in the past, about, you know, you've got this thing here, the freight market, where you can find jobs quickly. But what you miss out on is exploring to some of these places. And I know it might take you to these places, but you miss out on actually going round and doing that, pulling in there and taking one of the jobs from there. That's kind of like you might do in real life, if that makes sense. So there is a place here. Let's go there. Can we do it via... If we go... Hang on. Let's reset that. Let's go via there to there. That's perfect. That takes us to the place we want to be, because that's going to give us another one of those. But you miss out on that opportunity to sort of explore a little bit, if that makes sense. That's kind of why I like to not normally take these freights. The only reason I'm taking freights at the moment, where I'm kind of the automatic things, is because I'm trying to obviously do all of these places. But I do kind of miss that there's an experience to be had there by sort of exploring as part of the job. plenty of diesel left as well. Only about a quarter of a tank or something similar. Or a third of a tank. Loads of diesel.
Na rotunda,
They're big tanks. 1,400 and something odd litres on here. Massive tank.
Saia agora.
Yep, we're going up here. On this road. Slow down. Busy road. Slight incline as well there. I know it's not really very exciting, but it is a slight incline. Okay, we're gonna just go around here. He's proper tired now. He's ready for his sleepy. He's ready for his bed. There's nobody on there. Couple of cars parked.
Saia agora.
Okay,
Continua à
and on we
direita
go.
E depois vira à direita.
That's a DAF dealership that we're gonna go past.
Vire à direita.
I love my DAFs. I love my DAF, the one I'm driving. It's very good. That's a DAF dealership. We probably can't park in it, but there it is.
À esquerda.
DAF. Yeah, you can't park in it, unfortunately. There's no parking in there, but there is around the corner, so we're okay. We can park around the corner.
Vire
So
à
that's a
esquerda.
garage to buy. Hang on, is that literally 2 garages to buy? No, that's a garage to get thing, and there's a garage to buy. Oh, right. Quite handy.
Chegou ao seu destino.
Here we go. We'll pull in here and we'll get ourselves some sleep. Should be very good. We could do some modifications on the truck realistically as well here. I can just park there, really? I don't think so. I think we're gonna park here and we're gonna do the pretty shot. That one. Look at that. It's beautiful. The XG. What a beautiful machine that is. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you next week. Bye-bye now.